Hello everyone, SuperBrex37 here, and in today's video, we're going to begin working on a project I've been working on for a really long time, and I am super excited to create my own LEGO fantasy world. Today I'm going to be showcasing a few of the human factions that I've created. Not only that, but I'll also begin creating some of the lore around the world of Eradon. Make sure you guys like the video if you enjoy, and subscribe to keep up with my future fantasy videos. That being said, let's get started. Many years ago, the mystical land of Eradon was at war. The ancient sorcerer known only as the All-Seeing Eye is obsessed with gaining access to the Lost Realm, the realm of demons. Fearing what the evil sorcerer will do with demons at his side, King Eradon, king of the Falcon Kingdom, has brought his best soldiers to confront the Eye and his most loyal followers to prevent him from opening the portal. After a long fight and most of King Eradon's men defeated, the All-Seeing Eye succeeds in opening his portal. Just before Eradon succumbed to his injuries, he sends the last remaining member of his party back to the kingdom to tell what happened here. As the soldier begins to leave, the Eye steps into his portal and it collapses on itself. The lone soldier flees the cave, but not before seeing the Eye's followers flee as well. The knight returns to his kingdom and reports that not only has the Eye been lost, but his followers are still out there. And most importantly of all, King Eradon has fallen. His only child, Princess Isabella, is now the heir to the Falcon Kingdom. Without the leadership of King Eradon, the Falcon Kingdom begins to crumble. As now Queen Isabella grows up, governors begin to break off and carve out their own lands, and the once great Falcon Empire has now been split into three factions: the Black Falcons, the Red Falcons, and the Ravens. That's all for the lore for this video. Now let's take a look at the LEGO armies associated with these three factions. The first army we're going to take a look at is the Black Falcons. This is the largest army that I have, and it is of course led by Queen Isabella and the Mage Guavo. We have 18 members of the army, not counting the two leaders. So we have 12 general knights, then we have 3 kettle helm archers, 2 falconer archers, and of course the all-important hornmen. I do have 3 different versions of the Black Falcon torso. I have the current version, which you can get on lego.com bricks and pieces right now. I have an older Black Falcon Knight from like the 80s, and then I have a bunch of these guys who are actually knockoff figures from Temu, but their torso and legs look really good, as well as those hard plastic black cape, so I figured I'd include them in the army, just to bolster the numbers a little bit. The next largest army is the Red Falcons, and all of these guys did come off of Temu. They are all knockoff figures, but they have this really cool custom shield that came with these minifigures from Temu, and they also have a really nice hard plastic red cape. It's the same style of cape that was on some of the Black Falcon figures, but this one is in red. So yeah, these are all looking really cool, and I do know this torso exists from LEGO officially, but I do not have any of the official one. I only have these guys. So for right now, we only have 6 members of the army, but I feel like that number is going to be growing very, very soon. The third and final faction we're going to take a look at today is the Raven Knights. I currently only have 3 of the official Raven Knights because they are very expensive and very hard to find, but they look so good that I had to include them in my fantasy world. The story behind these guys is that they are one of the splinter factions off of the Black Falcons, but because there are so few of them, they only have a very small territory that they can call home, and it is all led by this governor who runs the small town that these guys take care of. So yeah, the governor does not currently have a name yet. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys have a name for this guy, because he's going to be a very important part of the lore in the next video. So yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know down below in the comments what you think of these 3 factions and which one is your favorite. Also, let me know what you thought of the lore that I'm building into my fantasy world. I've got a ton more video ideas coming up as part of this fantasy world, with a bunch more factions and a bunch more custom minifigures. So yeah, that's going to do it. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe for more. Thank you all for watching. SuperBrex37 signing off.